What's up, everybody? It's your boy Y2J giving you the reasons why you should watch this next movie. I love Boosters, directed and written by Boots Riley. And I have to tell you, this was something special. It's very wacky, it's surreal, and it just plays around with so many different mediums as far as like storytelling goes that it is just a it's just so fun. It's just so fun to look at all these different ways that he puts and molds all these one things into a really a cohesive movie. You might know Boots Riley from Sorry to Bother You, which is a movie I actually didn't like when I first watched it, which was the last time I watched it. But after watching I Love Boosters, I really feel like I need to go back, rewatch that to see if my feelings have changed about this movie because the same things that I think I loved about I Love Boosters, which is its creativity, its color palette, thing like that, things like that, were the same things that, um, and also its absurdity. But some of the things like that is what turned me off of um, Sorry to Bother You. It was a cool story at first, and then there was like this abrupt change, like at the very close to the end of it that I just was so lost on. And so, uh, yeah, I think I need to just go back and rewatch that. This movie has a ton of great colors. I think that there is some color theory here. There's all these yellows and greens and purples and pinks. Turquoise is mentioned a lot in this movie, and I believe um, that he may have maybe has some theory behind turquoise because there's turquoise laid in and all around this movie in the lighting, in the colors that characters are wearing. It's just everywhere. So I really wonder what we as a viewer are supposed to take away from that. That turquoise has been blended with other colors in certain scenes, and it's really just such a magical movie, honestly. Especially if you're um, one who liked Sorry to Bother You, you're gonna love this movie. There's so many funny scenes, and that's what I really like about this movie as well, is that it's telling you a message without being overbearing, without being cheesy, without being corny about it. This movie is really about community. You know, I'm not gonna spoil anything about it because you have to see this movie. It's really about community. It's about the little guys, about people standing up for themselves, and fighting the man in a way. The movie really reminded me of like everything, everywhere, all at once. Like if you ever tried to really describe that movie to somebody, you really just kind of have to describe it as the title. You know what I mean? Because like the title perfectly describes what everything, everywhere, all at once is, and this has those same elements where it's kind of like changing genres and transitions are a part of the entire story, and there's just so many different moods happening at once, or it just all wraps up into something really beautiful and cohesive. So um, if you love Boots Riley, if you love black artistry, and you want to see more of that in theater, can't recommend it enough to go see this movie. I really want to recommend that you see this movie just because my local AMC had us all the way in the back to see this movie, in the back around the corner. That's how far it was. And keep in mind that this is opening weekend for I Love Boosters. And they had us in the corner, in the back. Like, if that doesn't say what people think about these particular movies, we just have to put them on a better pedestal, and we do that by making sure that we support black artistry. So, if you've seen it, let me know what you think. Love to hear your thoughts on it. And I haven't rated this one in Letterboxd yet either, but I think I am going to give it a a 4.5. I can definitely see myself watching this again, and yeah, that was a fun one. It's been Y2J. We out.